As Jeff Penner knows, there is rarely an average weather year.
No, that's right, and an average is made up of extremes one way or the other over a several-year period. It's the same way for crops, meaning farmers are watching the weather very carefully, which can have a big impact on your hard-earned cash.
Bread, cereal, crackers, even soups. These items all have wheat in them. Kansas is a state that has a major wheat production. And which season is the most important? You guessed it, winter.
You want to be able to get some snow cover that'll help protect the winter wheat crop from extreme low temperatures that can almost form a blanket for several weeks at a time. But then also when that snow melts, it helps replenish the topsoil that winter wheat crop, when it breaks dormancy, is going to draw on and need that moisture. Because when that wheat crop starts growing in the spring, it can use almost an inch of moisture a week when it's going through development. And so having topsoil moisture that's there from winter weather events.
So the winter forecast is very important to farmers. It's their business, so they need to be ahead of the curve in regards to production and what the state of the crop will be like in the spring.
Understanding what cycling forecast will be like the LRC and understanding what the weather is going to be will highly determine what kind of inputs and decisions farmers are going to make over the course of the next 4 or 5 months. And as farmers have more information that they can use when it comes to predictive weather models, it can only help them make a more sustainable crop for the world. Now to you and me. You may overlook how important this is, but it can help you from a few pennies to dollars at the grocery store. When you think about wheat's the second most consumed calorie grain in the world. Wheat is in a lot of products. It's a very nutritional crop. It's most known probably for, of course, your bread wheat. So now you can see the crop from Kansas is important, but also important all over the country. It directly impacts your food pantry. Does one major weather event make or break the bank? Because when you have one event, there's enough wheat around the world that sometimes it can be absorbed. But when you have multiple weather events affecting different regions around the world, that's when it becomes really concerning and reasons when we've seen extreme price spikes in wheat. Will we have enough moisture for wheat to produce enough? How will the temperatures be? These are all important questions you may think about the next time you see a flux in prices on your favorite foods.